Welcome all of you. It is one of the video lessons of English subject for the 10th class students. This video is explained entirely in English language. In this video lesson, we discuss some of the activities of our second chapter, The Snake and the Mirror, was written by Basheer. We have discussed the story in our previous classes. It is made as two parts, part 1 and part 2. Those who want to watch the lesson, they can get it from this YouTube channel. I have posted its link in this video's description box. They can also get it from there. The students who came here without watching the lessons, firstly they have to make an idea about the story. Okay, let's move to the activity. Turn to page number 28, activity 1. Look into activity 1, read the question. Pick out sentences from the story The Snake and the Mirror and complete the table below. These sentences tell you the condition of the narrator. Some hints are given there. In the story, we have seen the condition of doctor in different contexts. At the beginning of the story, he is very happy to tell his own story. When he started to tell his story, we can see two different approaches of his. First one, he is dreaming about his beauty and his future life. Second thing is the reality, means his condition when he faced a danger. Then the doctor reveals his real life in there. In this question, activity 1, we have to differentiate those two conditions. Condition before he facing danger and at the time he was in a trouble. In this activity, we can see a table with two columns. The first column titled Was Afraid of the Snake. The second column is Was Proud of His Appearance. Each column is given a hint. We have to find out some sentence from our chapter and fill both columns. Let us start from the first column, Was Afraid of the Snake. One of the hints is given there. I was turned to a stone. Which are the other points? Look into your chapter, you can find it there. I post a part of the lesson in our screen. We are going to find the other points. Okay, first point, I sat there holding my breath. Second point, I felt the great presence of the God. I tried in my imagination to write in bright letters outside my little hut the words, Oh God. The arm was beginning to be drained of all strength. Next page, smiled feebly at my face. Okay, these are some of the sentences. We can add some more sentences from end part of this incident or end part of our story. Okay, at the time the snake starting to enjoy its own beauty, the doctor came out from the room. He did some of the doings there. He also did these things out of fear of snake. Okay, we are going to find them. Okay, turn to the last page of our story. First point to add with these points, I ran for all I was worth. Second point, I ran and ran till I reached a friend's house. Third point, I smeared oil all over myself and took a bath. Last point, I changed into fresh clothes. We got some sentences to fill the first column. Now we are going to list them. In your screen you can see the sentences which we found from our story. Read them and fill the first column by using these sentences. Okay, you can see the points I have listed here and you can copy it into your textbook. Okay. Okay, I hope that you got the sentences. Okay, we are moving to next column. Was proud of his appearance. One of the points is given there. I looked into the mirror and smiled. Which are the other points? Look into the part of our chapter. First point, in those days I was a great admirer of beauty. I believed in making myself look handsome. I would shave daily and grow a thin mustache. I was bachelor and a doctor. It was an attractive smile. I would always keep an attractive smile on my face. I would get married to a woman doctor who had plenty of money and a good medical practice. Okay, these are the points. Now we are going to fill the second column. Second column means was proud of his appearance. We have to list our findings. Okay, in your screen you can see the sentences which we selected to fill up the second column. You can see it in your screen. Fill the second column using these sentences. Okay, fill up the column. Move to second activity. Activity 2. Read the question. The story is about a frightening incident narrated in a humorous way. What makes it humorous? The writer has made use of certain striking contrasts in the story to bring about humor. Pick out such expressions from the story and write them. The story Snake and the Mirror presents a contrast between dream and reality. In your textbook, there are given some of the boxes and some of the hints to fill up the box using the expressions from our story. Okay, we are moving to first A part. The kind of person the doctor was. We know that the doctor was a poor, very low practice. He had hardly any money. He lived in an unelectrified rented house. He had a sense of beauty. These are the points to fill up that box. We move to next hints. The kind of person he wanted to be. We know that he wanted to be handsome, rich, a wealthy doctor with good medical practice. Okay. We move to B part. The person he wanted to marry. He wanted to marry a fat, rich woman doctor with a good medical practice. We move to next hints. The person he actually married. He married a thin, reedy woman who had a gift of a sprinter. Okay, we move to the hints C. His thoughts when he looked into the mirror. His thoughts were full of joy. Grow a thin mustache, keep smiling always, look more handsome. We move to next hints. His thoughts when the snake curled around his arm. He became turned to a stone, felt the great presence of God, drained of all his strength, smiled feebly. He was a poor, foolish, and stupid doctor. These are the points to fill up that box. Okay, I hope that you got the answer. Now we got some points here. There is another question in the same activity. Read the question. Now, based on what you have written, prepare a short paragraph on the use of contrasts in the story to bring out the humor. We have to make a short paragraph on the use of contrasts in the story to make it as a humorous story. So, we are going to write a paragraph. Okay. In your screen, I post a model of a paragraph. It is a suitable answer for this question. Just go through it, copy it into your notebook and study it for your examination. Read it carefully. Move to next activity, activity 3. Read the question. In the story, the snake didn't harm the homeopath. The homeopath in turn didn't hurt it, keeping Basheer's vision on nature and its being. Comment on this story. Basheer was a natural lover. We have to write a paragraph about Basheer's vision on nature and its being based on the story The Snake and the Mirror. We are going to make a short paragraph. In your screen, I post a sample note of this question's answer. Go through it and note it into your notebook. Go through it and make a clear idea about Basheer's vision on nature and its beings.